Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it. First card out for you is Orphaned. Guys, you know what I'm feeling? I was feeling so intuitively when I was shuffling your deck is that some of you are actually thinking about moving, okay? It's like you have a job opportunity or some sort of lifestyle opportunity in another city, and I feel it so strongly for Libra, but it's like, do I want to leave behind certain individuals? You know, you may have cultivated a group for yourself where you're currently at, or this may be your hometown, you may have family there, whatever. And you're sort of in this sort of impasse because it's like intuitively, psychically, you feel this opportunity opening up for you in the next couple of weeks and months to make a really big move. But it's like, do I leave behind all that I know, all that I love in order to do that? And I feel that low key, very low key, people will be relieved by you wanting to move. And I don't mean that in like a weird way. It's just like, maybe you're so worried, like, oh, I don't want to leave my parents behind. And, you know, what if they're lonely without me? And like low key, they may actually have been wanting to like move themselves or, you know, travel the world, but they were sticking around because they felt like you still needed, you know, some parenting. You know what I mean? It's something like that. Or, you know, you may be afraid to bring this up to like a partner or a best friend. And it's like, oh, well, wait a second. Like, if you're moving, I want to move too, you know? And so I think it'll go a lot better than you realize. And it'll also be quite liberating for anyone who doesn't move along with you or who doesn't, you know, want this. I feel like it's all divinely orchestrated. And, you know, if you feel this urging within your soul to move to somewhere or go somewhere in life that is much more acquainted to your soul, to your spirit, and in alignment with who you are, you should definitely consider doing that at this time. This doesn't just have to do with a physical move either. This is like finding your people. This is like doing the things that you want to do, that are much better suited for you. We also have the rainbow coming out in reverse. Yeah, don't give up yet. There is amazing things on the horizon for you, Libra. I feel it so strongly, but this is not the time to stop working, to give up, or to, you know, rest in your laurels. Keep saving up money, keep working really hard towards your goals, your dreams, your wishes. I feel like you're nearly there. There's going to be some pretty big changes happening for you in the next couple of weeks and months that are really great. I feel like you're already starting to see some blessings pour in for you at this time. And Spirit's saying, keep going, keep going. Don't start resting now. Don't take a break now. Like, there will be a time in the near future where there's going to be an amazing vacation, an amazing time to rest and rejuvenate, a really big change ahead. And you want to keep gathering momentum, keep gathering your resources for this really big change that is on the horizon. Many of you are moving. I'm also seeing really big travel plans as well. A lot of you, it's both, you know? And so that's what this is saying. Like, keep working, keep saving, keep, you know, building up towards this big shift that's happening for you. And, you know, try not to let, you know, fear of leaving your comfort zone stop you. It feels like a really big shift out of your comfort zone. And it's not even necessarily a fear. It's almost like a bittersweet energy. It's like there's something that you're really comfortable with. It could be the relationship you're in. Maybe you have pets, maybe you have kids, and you're like, wow, I just saw 312. So I'm filming this on March 12th. And so the date is on my computer saying 312, and then it's 3:12 p.m. Wow, that's a very specific angel number. Okay, so if you want, go look up what the number 312 means spiritually, literally, like angel number 312, spiritual meaning of 312. There may be some additional messages for you with that Google search, okay? But just off the top of my head here, the number 3 has to do with creative expansion and change. This is Luna. And the number 1 has to do with following your own gut, your own instincts, your own goals in life. And then the number 2 has to deal with how this affects other people, which is almost exactly what we are talking about here. Making some sort of expansive change for yourself, that feels really good for you, feels very aligned with your identity and what you want to experience in this lifetime. However, you're concerned about the people or the pets or, you know, the situation that you're comfortable with. You're very well rooted and settled into your current life. And so having these thoughts of these huge changes taking place, while it is exciting, you know, a part of you is like, will I experience heartbreak over this? You know, will this be sad if I make this change? Let's see what else comes out. We're going to get 6 cards, 2 rows of 3 from the manga tarot, and first card out is the Ace of Wands, exactly. A brand new, passionate beginning, very creatively driven. Keep going. If you have a creative project or business or goal in life right now. Keep that momentum going. Keep churning out results is what I want to say here. Passions may have also been re-sparked towards someone or sparked up towards someone. So you may be having a newer passionate type of fantasy in your mind and in your heart when it comes to someone. So that's really interesting. Let's see what else comes out. Ace of Wands is very positive. Wow, we have the King of Wands in reverse. Very, very fascinating. Yeah. King of Wands is someone who should be a leader, who should be well traveled, talk to so many people, get out there, see the world. It's in reverse though. I feel like this is a part of you that's wanting to get out there and see the world. This is a part of you that wants to, just be spontaneous, put yourself out there. But are you organized enough? Are you responsible enough to do that? Are you saying yes to life? We also have the Ace of Swords coming out in reverse. Wow, this is so interesting. Wow. You know what? I feel like there may be a new start here, and someone may not be on the same page with you. Okay, for example, you may really want to move to a different city, and your spouse, your partner, may want to stay where they're at. It's that type of situation. Someone may really want to travel with you very soon, and you may be hesitating, like, no, let's hold out on this. Let's wait a little bit. So there seems to be a discrepancy in the timing and the desires between you and another person here. You do share a lot of passion with whoever this person is. You are very comfortable and close with each other, but it's like your idea for a fresh start may be a little bit different. So this week may be talking about that a little bit more and finishing out any old chapters that may be blocking these conversations from coming in. Really interesting. All right, we have the King of Coins coming out. Wow, 2 kings, 2 aces so far. One upright, one reverse for both the kings and the aces. Incredible. This is money. I feel like money's looking really good for you, Libra. Okay, your career life is looking pretty good as well. And you may be hearing back some positive news, seeing positive signs, growth, potential, etc. And, it's one of those situations where I feel guided to say, just because you have money in the bank, money flowing to you, doesn't mean like it needs to be spent right away. Sit on it for a little bit, decide what you're going to do with it. I see so many big ideas in your head, like, oh, with this new money, I can move, I can travel, I can, advertise a business idea that I have, I can buy an investment property, I could get a tattoo, I could, there's so many different things that you're wanting to do. And it's like, let's just sit for a second, okay? Let this money grow for us, maybe invest it in the meantime, and, figure out what you want to do here. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You've been working so hard towards a certain goal, a certain dream, like so hard for the past couple of months, possibly even years for a lot of you. And it's finally starting to pay off. You're seeing that success begin trickling in at a much more steady rate. It's really exciting. And this can mean so many new things for you. It's like some of you may be increasing, you may be going up a tax bracket, okay? And because of that, it's like there's more potential, more opportunities available to you now. And you're just like almost panicked, like, oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? You don't have to make a decision immediately upon like this first paycheck, this first new big thing. You know what I mean? It's like you can sit on this for a while and get on the same page with people and make a nice decision. And I think that is sort of where you're at here, whereas someone else who you're connected to, like I said, it could be a partner, it could be like a best friend, someone else may be wanting to move things a little bit faster, wanting to travel sooner, wanting to move sooner. So it's really interesting. Or like you could get a new job and it's like, okay, we want you to move immediately. And it's like, oh my gosh, like I just want to slow down. I weirdly feel like you are the one who's like wanting to slow down a little bit, but the world is around you, the people around you are wanting to speed things up or move at a more rapid pace. So that is really interesting. Wow, and we have the Tower. I'm not surprised this is coming out for you as your last card. We're going to start seeing this card a lot more in the upcoming weeks because we have eclipse season. We are in eclipse season, and it's only going to intensify, okay? So, at least at the time that I'm filming this. So, definitely expect sudden realizations, sudden insights, okay? I am feeling here all of the sort of toxic or unfulfilling aspects of your life are really breaking down at this time. Communication may be breaking down because this is coming out underneath the Ace of Swords in reverse. Communication with someone may be breaking down at this time. This is someone who feels much more Like I'm saying here, this is you and someone else, and one of you wants to move things forward very rapidly, but they may not have their own sturdy foundation figured out just yet. Like they may not have their finances figured out or their life figured out completely, but they want to like grow and elevate their lifestyle beyond their means, and someone else here is, wanting to save up money, wanting to take things slower, more stable. Whoever this King of Wands reverse person is for you, this could be you or it could be the other person. I'm not sure. It'll be different for all of you. I am seeing this influence of like, they need to wait until they have more funds, more stability. Okay, they're sort of chasing this dopamine high, their soul, their body is craving a new experience so badly, and they have this wanderlust about them, and it's like they need to get better leadership over their life and, not be afraid to take things a little bit more slowly. So it's like there's two people here. You're one of them. You may be the one wanting to move things along rapidly, like let's just plan this, let's just make this move, like YOLO, very spontaneous. But if you are that person, the best thing to do right now is to plan things out carefully and, continue to save up your resources is what I'm seeing. Now, on the other hand, you could be the one who is wanting to save up your resources, who is grounded, who is stable. And that's totally great. I feel like you can really harness this passionate new beginning, this new energy, this elevated lifestyle that's coming in without, making things fall apart and very unstable. Really, really interesting messages. If you're trying to rush into anything, the message this week is to slow down, okay? Slow down a little bit. And if you're dealing with someone who wants to rush into things, stand your ground and continue to build that healthy foundation for yourself, because you know that if you rush into anything, this tower moment is going to happen, okay? This could be a communication breakdown because you and someone else have two different speeds at which you want to move here. Now, it will get a little bit more tricky if it's not a person you're dealing with, but an opportunity. For example, you get a really amazing job offer that you want to take, but it's like they want you to start like immediately. And this job may be literally across the country or in a completely different place. And it's like, you need to give me like, first off, 2 weeks to put in my 2 weeks at my current job, and then maybe like a week or two more to move. Like, is that okay? Can we arrange some sort of agreement here? Like, I definitely want to get started. And, if you really are in a rush, maybe we could work something out. Maybe I can work remotely for the first few weeks. And then, like have some sort of negotiation so that way you can meet whoever this person is or whatever the situation is in the middle. So that way you're both really happy. They're seeing that quick result that they want, and you are having enough time to adjust, okay? I feel like meeting each other in the middle is the best outcome here, okay? Thank you guys so much for joining me. There are so many amazing, beautiful blessings coming in for you in the next few weeks. So many Libras are going to be moving this year. I just feel it intuitively, or traveling way more extensively than you probably have ever done in your life. Or even if you have been, you've traveled and stuff, you may have traveled because of an organization, maybe through your school or, I don't know, the military or a job or something. And it's like, this may be the first time you're traveling just on your own, planning it out, things like that. It feels very much new to you, okay, out of your comfort zone. And someone else or something else may be facilitating this change for you and helping you have this new experience. So you're definitely not alone here. All right, thank you guys for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs this week to get the fullest overview of the week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and my spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.